All right, so one of the difficulties of doing video in, well, public spaces is the fact that there's the public to deal with. Ambient noise, voices in the background, all that fun stuff, but I make it work. There's a pretty large family right in front of me right now. As you can see in the background there, the beautiful landscape. Should probably come here later in the evening and take a shot of that instead. But today we're looking for wildlife and birds, and that's what we're gonna do. Oh, hello, Cardinal. See you hiding up there. So like you're gonna go on that side way down there, or are you just gonna stay over here? Oh, where'd you go? There you are. You're just gonna stay? All right. Maybe I'll see you on the other side. Well, here I am on the other side of where you just saw. And this is generally where most of the birds and wildlife present themselves, wild turkeys to deer to red-winged blackbirds in flight. Occasionally you may see a heron, wood ducks. What else has there been? There's been quite a number of birds over the years. Oh man, various hawks. Yeah, so I mean, they're generally a very good variety. As of right now, though, it seems like it's more just the sounds of nature than anything else. There doesn't seem to be too much happening right now. I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit, see what happens. See, what time is it? 3:15? Yeah, maybe about an hour or so. And then hopefully I'll get some images. I do have the K3 Mark III with the DFA 150/450 mounted, and I did bring my phone mount thing, as you can see here. So just to give you a first-person perspective of what I'm going to be shooting as it happens. If anything does happen, I can't promise anything. Generally, I do try to make something happen, though. Yeah, all right, well, let's just get to it and see where it lands us. And there we have a deer. It literally just appeared. I'm shooting an AFS right now. I can't quite, there's too much brush in the way. Can't quite get that face in focus. You're hiding yourself. Don't hide, come on. You switch to extra small focus here. There we go. Well, I can get the butt. Yeah, too much brush. Oh, turn. Oh, don't walk further in. There we go. Thank you for participating as a good model. It's always helpful. Okay. Like I said, pretty wide variety of stuff here. Let's crank up my shutter speed back up to birds in flight mode. Redo my autofocus. All right. Okay, yeah, there's a fair bit of activity here. It's a matter of figuring out what to grab. There's a lot of haze too from the heat, unfortunately. And I think I totally missed every single one of those. You won't even be able to see them on video. All right, we've got a couple coming in. All right, let's go all the way out. 8,000. Man, swallows are hard to follow. No predictable path. Not a predictable path at all. Just gotta kind of get them in the frame and then just fire and hope you capture something that while they're darting around. I have no idea if these are going to even come out. I know I'm missing a whole lot of them because I can tell as I'm shooting, it's just blue sky and there's nothing in the frame right after I acquire focus. Okay, I was in stability mode previous to this. I just switched over to trackability mode. And we'll see if trackability mode really does what it's supposed to in regards to tracking and moving subject better as I take a shot of a static black or red-winged blackbird. And I can hear the lens hunting with every millimeter of hand movement. Okay, now there's some swallows flying. Get the focus out a bit so I can get these in the frame. I may not be able to get the swallows actually. May have to just do very quick shots of red-winged blackbirds coming in. I thought I saw one. Nope, couldn't track it, couldn't track that one. Man, there's so many. What is going on? Lots of activity happening. But they're flying from right over that ridge right there where the brush is. So you can't even prepare to see them coming. It's like you just have to have the camera pointed right where they're coming in and aim and just start firing. You don't even have time to track as it's moving. Because by the time you start to track to make sure it's in the viewfinder, it's already gone. All right, let's hope for some swallows. Oh, yeah, it's just a gull. Don't care for that today. They're great for testing settings and stuff, but gulls are everywhere. Kind of boring. Let's get the difficult shots here. Looking. Yeah, mainly blue sky. Oh man, my tracking is way off today. You know, and it's okay. Everybody's got bad days, right? Can't nail everything all the time. That's just a dove. You're gonna land. Oh, that's a baby red-winged blackbird over here. Chirping out. All right, let's hope for some movement. Come on now. There's a lot of movement happening up in the sky way out there. All right, I'm gonna head over to that side and see if that's any better. All right, let's do it. All right, there's a couple of ducks here. Switched over to AFS. Yeah, I should drop my shutter speed down because they ain't moving. Not sure if you heard before, but the camera was switching between like ultra high speed shooting and like medium to low speed shooting, which is a little annoying, especially when your expectation based on your settings is, you know, the full 11 frames per second in AFC, and then the camera based on settings and processing determines, oh, well, I can't quite shoot at 11 frames per second, so let me drop that down to 8. Oh, that's not working. Let me do 6, right? So it's a little hit and miss. My current settings are to start the AFC action in focus priority, and then after that, just frame per second priority. So after the first frame, it should actually just shoot as fast as possible, which it just seems to be completely random. Well, it's not the greatest reflection in the world, but that is what I'm going to try to get here. All right. So now let's do live view. Raise the brightness here so I can see. Get a bit lower. All right. Now, take the camera off the strap and get low. All right. Trackability versus stability mode. Yes, it does make a pretty remarkable difference in regards to the autofocus speed of the PENTAX K-3 when you're tracking things. So to all y'all that are all like, oh, Pentax's autofocus is terrible and blah, 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 and they're so behind. Either you don't have a K3 Mark III or you need to learn all the ins and outs of everything. I'm not saying it's the greatest camera on the planet, but a lot of the complaints about the autofocus and all that honestly have been completely and utterly resolved with the K3 Mark III. It's a completely different type of camera and a remarkable improvement over every other Pentax camera. Yeah, so keep that in mind before you start doubting the capabilities of all Pentax cameras. This one is an anomaly that is in its own realm over here. All the other cameras are over here. The K3 Mark III is over there. Totally different. D500 level. There's people who have both and they've confirmed that exact thought. So there you go.